blessed in the morning, we blessed in the evening, we blessed at summertime, you know what I'm saying? We blessed late into the late afternoon, we blessed at dinner. Joy comes early in the morning. Glory, glory to the eternal living God. It is your brother, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. It's your brother Israel, early this morning time on the grind. Now, in this day, since God has put forth revelation inside of me, I would like to deliver to my brothers and my sister a old question that we have always asked as a people. Why is it that they throw us all in the same rut? Why is it that they say one thing about us, but they mean about our whole race of people? Why is it that they say these things, especially when it comes to crime? You know what I'm saying? We're going to answer. They say, oh, well, you know, black people make up 50% of all the crime. I'm going to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to answer that question. But these answers has already been given unto us. Why do they sit up there and say that all black people are like that? All black people do this. All black people do that. All black people do this. Why is it that one thing that affects some of us affects all of us? Why is it? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that? Why are we all lumped in the same boat? Why are we in the same car? Why do we all live in the same house? And I know I'm metaphorically speaking, and I'm speaking in allegories. I know I am, but I understand that you get the gist of what I'm saying to you. Why is it? Let's go back up to the Word of God. I'll take my time with you this morning time, since I'm still on the grind. Okay. Your eyes have seen all the Lord did in Egypt to Pharaoh, to all the officials, and to all the land. With your own eyes you saw these great trials, these signs and great wonders. But this day the Lord has not given you a mind that understands, or eyes that see, or hear that hear. Yet the Lord says, during the 40 years that I led you through the wilderness, your clothes did not wear out, nor did your sandals on your feet. You ate no bread and drunk no wine or other fermented drinks. I did this so that you may know that I am the Lord your God. When you reach the places of Shion, king of Haitian, Heshbon and Og, king of Bashan, came out to fight against you, but we defeated them. We took their lands and gave them as an inheritance to the Reubenites and the Gadites and a half tribe of Manasseh. Carefully follow the terms of this covenant so that you may prosper in everything you do. All of you are standing today in the presence of the Lord your God. Your leaders, your chief men, your elders and officials, and all the other men of Israel, together with your children and your wives, and the foreigner living in your camps who chop your wood and carry your water. You are standing here in order to enter into a covenant with the Lord your God, a covenant the Lord is making with you this day, sealing you with an oath to confirm you this day as his people, that he may be your God as he promised you, and as he swore to your father Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am making this covenant with is an oath, not only with you that are here and standing here today in the presence of the Lord your God, but also with those who are not here today. You yourself knew we lived in Egypt and how we passed through the countries on the way here. You saw amongst them their detestable images and idols of wood and stone, of silver and gold. Make sure there is no man or woman of our clan or tribe amongst you today whose heart turns away from the Lord your God to go and worship the gods of these nations. Make sure there is not rooted amongst you that produce such a bitter poison. When such a person hears the word of this oath and they revoke a blessing on themselves, thinking, I will be safe, even though I persist in going on my own way, they will bring disaster on the water of the land as well as the dry. The Lord will never be willing to forgive them. His wrath and his zeal will be burning against them. All the curses that's written in the book will fall on them. The Lord will blot out their names from under the heaven. The Lord will single them out from all of the tribes of Israel for a disaster according to the curses of the covenant written in the book of the law. Your children who follow you in generations and foreigners who come from distant lands will the calamity that has fallen on the land and the disaster which the Lord has afflicted. The whole land will be burning, wasted of salt and sulfur, nothing planted, nothing springing forth, no vegetation growing on it. It will be like disaster of Sodom and Gomorrah, of Amath and Zebulun, which the Lord overthrew in his fiery anger. All the nations will ask, why has the Lord done this in the land? Why this fiery burning anger? And the answer will be, it is because the people abandoned the covenant of the Lord, the God of their ancestors, the covenant he made with them when he brought them out of Egypt. Now, let me stop right there, family. This is why, you know what I'm saying? This is why we are all casted in the same lot. Because your great grandfather signed a covenant with God that it only affects so-called black people. It doesn't matter if the black person want to follow God or not. We are all in the same car. We are all in the same house. We are all in the same building. What affects you will affect me. What affects me will affect you because of the covenant that your forefathers signed with the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, our forefathers. Now, speaking on the matters of, okay, I already explained why we all casted in the same lot. We got the same lot. It's the covenant that your forefathers signed. You can never get out of that. The blood that was sprinkled on you when Moses came down off of that Mount Zion, and he seen your great grandfather and your great grandmothers out there serving Baal and worshiping false deities. They repented and they signed a covenant with the true God. This covenant that signed affects only black people. It affects other people, but we get the whole wrath of God's covenant, for we are his people. So that answer has been delivered to you in this day. Now, why do they say that half of the crime is because of black folk? Now, to say that off the top, I would automatically say to you with common rationality and common sense that to say black people do all the crime means that all the Asians don't have no Asian mafias. There is no Sakusa. You know what I'm saying? There is no Sakusa. There's no Asian mafia. To say black people make up for half the crime in this country would say that Latinos have no syndicates and they have no Mexican mafias. To say that black people in this country atone for half of the crime is to say that the Italians don't have a mafia. So that's already a lie. But why is it? It's just the fact that white people, they don't count that. How can I say this? Our people who go out and commit crimes, they have a rap sheet that's pages and pages and pages and pages as long. You know what I'm saying? They really do, family. You could fight with me. You could say that I'm wrong. You could say that I'm picking on our people, but I came to render to you revelation of the truth. So look at our people that commit crimes, that are criminals, that give into criminality. They have sheets of their crimes that's page after page after page after page, crime after crime after crime after crime. Now, the white folks in this country, even though they seen your people go out there and be a dastardly deed and do the most horrific things out in the world, that's not all black people. That's only a small percent, but they let them go, family. They really do. You know what I'm saying? Our brothers and sisters that are criminals, they're really criminals. You know what I'm saying? They not iffy. They not a person that fell on bad luck. They're not trying to change their ways. They're not trying to have something in life. It's only a small portion of them. It's a reason why they called us super predators. It's not the fact that we ourselves are predators. It's the fact that we got super criminals and their crimes. I can't even say atone for their whole race of people, but when one black person can go out there and commit a crime and do 50 crimes, the white people, they just counted as 50 black people when it was just one black person. Does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying? Your brothers and sisters that commit crimes have sheets and records that's so damn long. You know what I'm saying? So damn long. I'm not talking about the common black person. I am not. I'm talking about our criminal element of our people. Every race of people has a criminal element. You have the right and you have the wrong. You have the good, you have the bad. You got the hard worker, you got the lazy person. So their crimes that they commit, they put it on us. And it covers a multitude of our whole race, but it falls under the covenant. Is why we are looked at like that, because what they do, we are blamed for the covenant that was signed through your great grandfathers and your great grandmothers. So that person could be committing crimes for the last 10 to 20 years, and they just let them out. Family, that's the problem. The white people in this country, they let our criminals, I mean, people that do massive and murder and kill people, they constantly, they get out of jail, they go back in, and with a couple of months, they right back in jail for another crime that was way more worse than the last time. We have that element. Don't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and kid. Don't play with nobody. We all supposed to be grown-ups here. This is a grown-up conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is grown-up preaching, not for children. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that would like to have deceit inside their heart and try to lie to themselves. No, 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 no. We came to give revelation, the truth. So it's not the fact that our people are bad. It's not the fact that our people are criminals, but we get labeled as criminals because our other people, that small fraction of our people that has a criminal record for a mile down the damn street. Now, them people will go out in the world and commit crime after crime after crime after crime, and the white people will slap them on their hand. Brother, you a good person. Sister, you a good person. You infract the law one time. You love God. God gonna slap your ass. God is gonna beat your ass. I said it. My name is Jehoshaphat Israel. I'm telling you, he's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna make sure you suffer. But our criminal element of our people, they are not, family. They're not suffering like that. All of they calamity must befall them in one day. So you got our people out committing crimes and doing all of this, and we're being blamed for it. It's not the fact that we are criminal. It's the fact that the criminal element amongst our people, they continue to give into crime and do crime. They're not reformed. They're not trying to change their ways, and we get blamed for it. This is why. Now, glory, glory to the eternal living God. Peace and blessings be upon your day.